Hi everybody, this is Boog S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Platinum False God Superman figure. So before we take a look at Superman, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the numerous accessories that he comes with. So first up, you get your standard DC Multiverse base. Up next, you get his data file with a cool shot from the movie there. And if you want to read that, go ahead and pause that now. The one weird thing about this card is it does have marks all over it. You can't feel them. I think it's printed on the card. But yeah, it's really weird that you get that on the back. Up next, he comes with a set of fisted hands. Up next, he comes with a right nose picking hand and a left accessory holding hand. And finally, he comes with a set of open hands. And honestly, these are the only hands that he needed since this is supposed to be a statue of Superman. I do like this right hand. I'm pretty sure this is brand new, but this left hand is what was originally used on the previous Superman figures, and I think it just looks off. It looks way too small compared to this one. I think this one looks a lot better, and I definitely wish we would have gotten an open hand to match that instead of the hand that we got on the previous versions. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, I think McFarlane Toys did a very awesome job at sculpting Henry Cavill's likeness. I'm pretty sure this is the same exact head sculpt that we got on the previous two Superman figures. But yeah, it just being cast in this collar really brings the sculpt work out. I think that is a fantastic likeness of Henry Cavill. It does have a little bit of paint over top of it. It has some silver paint on it, and I think that looks really good. I think the silver paint on this whole thing looks really good. It's cast in a kind of gunmetal color and has silver paint over top of it, and that looks really good. I think that really brings out the sculpt work on the texturing on the suit. The texturing on this suit is still so crazy to me. You get the false god painted on the chest right there, and I feel like it could have been painted a lot better. I feel like it's really hard to tell what it says unless you have it in the right lighting. Like back here, you can just barely make out God. But yeah, you have to have it just the right way to see false God. I definitely wish the paint on this would have been a little bit better and a little bit brighter. He also has this fantastic wired cape, and this thing is huge. Once you bend it out like that, that is a really big cape. I think it looks really nice though. As you can see, the wire that's in it is thick enough to hold it up if you want to pose it around. That looks really good. It's just connected underneath his neck piece right here. And whenever you put it down like this, I think it drapes nicely on the figure. The way you can see the wrinkles in the back there, I think it looks really good even when you're not posing it around. McFarlane Toys did a really good job on this bendy wire cape. Looking at the legs, you get some more of that silver paint on the thighs, but none on the boots. And one thing that I dislike is there's no silver paint on his back at all. You can see there's silver paint on the front, but none on the back at all. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do a bit of a dry brushing back here because of how the paint just stops right here. I definitely wish there would have been more silver paint to him. If you have the cape down, you really won't see it, but still, I think they should have painted some silver back here. So now, let's go ahead and go over his articulation. So he has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side and all the way around. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out and spin around just a little bit. He has a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbows that can bend all the way in, ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down and spin all the way around. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm and waist that can move back very, very far. He can crunch forward just a little bit. He can move side to side up here and at the waist and all the way around there. He has hips that can only move out that far. He can kick forward that far. He can kick back just a little bit. He has a very nice thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that can move back all the way. Ball jointed ankles that can move down all the way, up just a little bit, swivel all the way around, and toe articulation that can move up all the way. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to the black suit Superman and the red suit Target exclusive from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Here he is next to BVS Wonder Woman. And finally, here he is next to Batman. So overall, if you can find this Platinum, then I would highly recommend picking it up because McFarlane Toys did a really good job on this. I do think it would have made more sense to actually make this a standalone statue, but I'm still happy that we got this figure in the first place because it looks really good. And you can actually pose him like the statue decently well. It's not exact, but I think I did a pretty good job of getting him in that pose there. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.